Hey there, welcome to Work in Progress, a how-to series that's meant to help you with everything from prepping for a job interview to boosting your confidence or negotiating a raise. Here's today's question. If you haven't already heard, the outlook for our planet isn't great. A recent UN report found that climate change impacts are worse than expected. Because the average American works over 30 hours a week, and adults who are employed full-time work, on average, 47 hours a week, that means you're spending about a third of your week at work. That's a significant portion of your life where you can be taking steps to minimize your carbon footprint and help the planet. We've partnered with Boxed Water, a sustainable alternative to plastic water bottles. And stay tuned to the end because we have a special deal for you. Now we're gonna go over 5 stress-free ways that you can help save the planet while you're at work.
Replace plastic straws with reusable straws. Plastic straws have been the top environmental enemy of 2018. Cities like San Francisco and Seattle have already banned them this year. In 2015, plastic consumption worldwide totaled 300 million metric tons, which means that for each one of the world's 7.6 billion humans, we're making 88 pounds of plastic a year. So really the least you can do is carry around a reusable straw. It's a small starting place.
Turn off the lights or use sunshine. Another easy way to help the planet is to turn off lights when you're not using them. When you leave phone booths or meeting rooms, make sure you're flipping the switch on your way out. Using less light lowers the amount of electricity your office is using, which in turn decreases the amount of power plant emissions that are put into our air. While we work towards renewable energy sources, it's best to just use as little electricity as you need. Try hosting a meeting outdoors or in an office that's well lit by natural light sources. Maybe choose to sit near a window and use the sun as your light source for the day. And most importantly, if you're the last to leave the office, make sure you're turning off the light.
Ditch plastic water bottles. Plastic water bottles are just the worst. Remember that plastic problem we touched on earlier? Every single second, 1,500 plastic water bottles are being sent to a landfill. Bottom line, stop using plastic water bottles altogether. They're not sustainable. Try getting a reusable water bottle that you can refill every time you're thirsty, or go for a more eco-friendly option like Boxed Water. Boxed Water offers water bottles that are eco-friendly. They're 100% recyclable and made from paper, a renewable resource. Plus, their carbon footprint is way smaller than plastic water bottles, which are shipped from faraway islands. For you water snobs out there, their water is completely purified, with no added ingredients and pH neutral. The best part about buying Boxed Water is that your money is going directly towards helping the planet. Part of their revenue supports environmental organizations. Bonus tip, here's an easy way you can save the planet right now. Take a picture featuring Boxed Water and put it on Instagram using the hashtag #BetterPlanet. Boxed Water will plant 2 trees on your behalf. Come on, it's good for your brand to care about the planet, okay?
Rethink transportation. Driving to work every day can take a toll on your car, your mental health sometimes, and definitely the planet. It's time to rethink your transportation. Maybe this means you decide to switch to public transit, which can help improve air quality, reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and save energy. It might also allow you to read or work on your way to the office. Maybe you choose to listen to music or a podcast, which sets you up for the day mentally and boosts your productivity because you actually start working as soon as you get to work. If it's a viable option, try biking to work. It's a great way to get to work pollution-free and get a workout at the same time. A recent study found that commuters who cycle to work have a 52% lower risk of dying from cardiovascular disease and a 40% lower risk of dying from cancer than other commuters. You can also consider organizing a carpool at the office. Chances are one of your coworkers lives close enough to you that it wouldn't be such a huge deal to meet them halfway. It gives you the opportunity to build friendships, read, try out a new DJ mix, or even sleep, whatever you prefer. To organize the carpool at your office, reach out to your coworkers in person or through email and gauge their interest in the initiative. Even if you find only one person who's interested and lives nearby, that's good enough. Once you see who's interested, you'll have to decide on the logistics, like when and where you'll meet and who drives on what day. If you can't seem to convince your coworkers to carpool, think about other ways you can carpool, either through a ride-sharing app like Lyft or Uber, using the pool option, or apps specifically for carpooling, like Waze Carpool or Scoop.
Organize a cleanup day. Another great way to help save the planet is to organize a department or company-wide cleanup day. You can think about cleaning up the beach, a park, a river, or even a neighborhood. Start by meeting up with a few other employees who are interested in helping you organize the event. A really important thing that you want to remember is that you need to appoint a supervisor or a person in charge so that the volunteers have a point person that they can go to for details. Another important step in the planning process is to decide what will you be cleaning and when. You'll probably need to get permission from the city or the park or the landowner, whoever it is, so that you can go and do the cleaning. Organizations like the Ocean Conservancy will likely have helpful resources on organizing a cleanup in your area. If you need more help, we've got a link to that in the description below. The National River Cleanup website has an organizer's handbook with a step-by-step guide, which will also be in the description. Those are just 5 tips for environmental friendliness at work. We want to hear from you. What are your tips for being environmentally friendly at work? Tell us in the comments below. If you're looking for more inspiration, read our article with 45 ways you can save the planet. That's linked in the description below as well. If you're interested in tip number 3 and you're ready to try box water, use our code CAREER5 for $5 off your purchase of $20 or more and enjoy free shipping.